Hi, I'm going to discuss on the topic multiple integrals, in particularly double integrals. Let us define the double integrals. Let z is equal to f of x comma y be a single valued bounded function of two independent variables x and y. It is defined in a closed region R of xy plane. Divide the region R into subregions by drawing a lines parallel to the coordinate axis. Number of rectangles which lie entirely inside the region R from 1 to n. Let point xk, yk be a point inside the kth rectangle, so whose area is the delta ak. So that is equal to length into breadth. Length is delta xk and width will be the delta yk. So consider the sum of all n number of rectangles. So f of x1 y1 into delta a1 plus f of x2 y2 delta a2 etc etc. So plus f of xn yn delta n, that can be written as summation of k is equal to 1 to n f of sk into delta k. So this is the volume of the surface here. So let us increase the subregions indefinitely, so such that delta k approaches to 0. So therefore, the limit of the sum 1, if it exists, is called the double integral of f of xy over the region R and is denoted by integral over R, double integral over R f of x comma y into dA. So where dA is the either dx into dy or dy into dx. So let us move to how to evaluate the double integrals. In the first form, so region of integration is rectangle. If you consider region of integration is rectangle, x varies from a to b and y varies from what? C to d. So x limits are and y limits are the constants. So in that direction, integral over region R f of xy dA, where dA is either dx into dy or dy into dx. Suppose x y varies from c to d and x varies from a to b. So integral over y is equal to c to d and x equal to a to b f of xy into dx dy, or we can write so x is equal to a to b and integration of y is equal to c to d f of x by dy dx. So order of integration here, either you can integrate first with respect to x or y or with respect to y or x. In the case of x and y limits are the constants. It means the f of xy is a continuous function throughout the rectangle region R. So in this case, order of integration is immaterial. So provided the limits of integrations are changed accordingly. Let us move to the type region 2. Let f of xy be a continuous region R if R is defined by a less than or equal to x less than or equal to p, where a and b are the constant limits. So y varies from g1 of x to g2 of x, with g1 of x and g2 of x are the continuous functions on the interval ab. Then double integral over the region R f of xy into dA. So that can be written as integration from a to b and integration from g1 of x to g2 of x f of xy into dy into dx, where dA is equal to a dy into dx. So here double integral is evaluated first with respect to y, treating x as a constant, then the resulting expression which function is x integrate with respect to x between the limits x equal to a to b. So why you have to integrate with respect to y here? Because y limits are the variable limits. First you have to integrate with respect to y, then you have to integrate with respect to x. In the type region 3, let f of xy be a continuous region R if R is defined by, so y varies from c to d, where c and d are the constant limits, but x varies from g1 of y to g2 of y. So where g1 of y and g2 of y are the continuous function on c comma d interval c comma d, then the double integral over R f of xy into dA can be written as integration from y is equal to c to d, then integration from x equal to g1 of y to g2 of y f of x into dx first, then dy. So where dA here dx into dy. So here the double integral is evaluated with respect to x first, then the resulting expression which is function of y is integrated with respect to y between the limits y is equal to c to d. Let us take one example. Calculate integral over the r f of xy into dA. So where f of xy is equal to 1 minus 6x square y, and the region R is the x varies from 0 to t and y varies from what? Minus 1 to plus 1. X limits and y limits are the constant limits. Therefore, the order of integration is immaterial here. So you can use the first form of the Fibonacci theorem. Integral over the region R f of xy into dA. So that can be written as y varies from minus 1 to plus 1, then integration of x equal to 0 to 1 minus 6 x square y into dx dy written. So first you have to integrate with respect to x, then you should go for integrate with respect to y. So here I integrated with respect to x. So integration of 1 is x and 6y is constant, x square integration x cube by 3, 3 and 6 get cancelled, remains 2 will be here. Let us apply the limits x equal to 0 to 2 into dy. So let us apply the upper limit 2 wherever x, here x is 2, then minus 16 into y into dy. So now let us integrate with respect to y now. So integration of 2 with respect to y is 2y minus 16 into y integration y square by 2, that is 8y square. Let us apply the limits minus 1 to plus 1. So we'll have the resulting value is 4. Let us change the order of integration, because so region of integration is constant limit, so we can change the order of integration also. So let us change the order of integration in this manner. So now, so y varies from x varies from 0 to 2 and y varies from what? Minus 1 to 9. Integration of x equal to 0 to 2 and y varies from minus 1 to plus 1. 1 minus 6 x square y into dy dx. Here order of integration is first you have to integrate with respect to y, then you should move to with respect to x. So now let us integrate with respect to y first. So integration of 1 with respect to y is y minus 3x square is constant. Y integration with respect to y is y square by 2. 2 get cancelled. So let us apply the upper limit 1, then you should apply the lower limit minus 1. So when you apply the upper limit 1, 1 minus 3x square, y is 1 here, minus of, then apply the lower limit, y is equal to minus 1 minus 3x square into dx. So now you have to integrate with respect to x. Integration of 2 with respect to x is 2x, then you apply the upper limit 2, 2 into 2 4. So result is 4. So in the first case result is 4, in second case of result 4. So here order of integration is immaterial in the case of constant limits. Let us take next example. Calculate integral over r sin x by x into dA, where dA can be written as either dx into dy or dy into dx. Here where r is the triangle in the xy plane bounded by the x-axis, the line y is equal to x and the line x is equal to 1. X is nothing but y is equal to 0 and y is equal to the straight line passing through the origin, and x equal to 1 which is parallel to the y-axis. It forms a triangle with region R. Here we can take either vertical strip or horizontal strip. If I take horizontal strip, x limits are the variable limits. If I consider uh, vertical strips, y limits are the variable limits. One can take both limits here. Here in the first case I have taken, so y limits are the variable limits, means y is equal to 0 and y is equal to x. These are the y variables are the, so y limits are the variable limits. X are the, x limits are fixed. X is equal to 0 and here x is equal to 1. X varies from 0 to 1 and y varies from 0 to x. So I considered vertical strip here. So integration over r sin x by x into dA can be written as integration from x equal to 0 to 1 and y is equal to 0 to x sin x by x into dy dx. Here order of integration first is dy, then x. So why order of integration y here? Because I have taken y limits are the variable limits. Let us integrate this function with respect to y. Anyway, sin x by x is constant while integrate with respect to x. So sin x by x take it outside and integrate 1 with respect to y, that is y. Let us apply the upper limit y is equal to x. So then let us apply the lower limit 0. So y is equal to x and x minus 0, sin x by x into x is cancel, remaining is sin x. So integration of sin x with respect to x is minus cos x, then let us apply the upper limit 1, that is cos 1, minus of cos 0 is 1, that is approximately 0.46. So the result is 0.46. Suppose if we reverse the order of integration, let us attempt to calculate the integral over r of the function sin x by x into dm. So now let us consider the horizontal strip. So what is the horizontal strip? Nothing but, so x limits are the variable limits. Here x is equal to y from the left side, then x is equal to 1. X limits are x varies from y to 1 and y varies from what, 1 to, sorry, 0 to 1 here. So let us integrate with respect to x first here. Sin x by x cannot integrate, it is an improper integral, so it is very difficult to integrate. So therefore you can integrate with respect to y first, then with respect to x. How to find the limits of integration? So first you have to sketch the region of integration and label the bounding curves. So for example here x plus y is equal to 1 is a straight line intercept at y is equal to 0, at the y-axis 0 comma 1 and at the x-axis 1 comma 0, and the equation x square plus y square is a equation of circle center at origin and radius 1, so which is bounded by the curve x plus y is equal to 1 and x square plus y square is equal to 1. So this is the region of integration now. So now let us move to the y limits of integration. So if I consider vertical strip here, if I consider vertical strips, so here, so you take the vertical strips enters at y is equal to 1 minus x and leaves at y is equal to square root of 1 minus x square. So this curve is x square plus y square is equal to 1. Therefore y square is equal to 1 minus x square. Y is equal to plus or minus square root of 1 minus x square. So this is in the first quadrant. You should take plus here. So y leaves at 1 minus x and sorry leaves at or square root of 1 minus x square, enters at y is equal to 1 minus. If I consider y limits are the variable limits. Now, if I consider y limits are variable limits, x values, x limits are fixed here. X is equal to 0 and x is here intercept point 1 here. X limits are constant, so 0 to 1. So y limits are what? Variable limits. So here order of integration to respect to with respect to y, then with respect to x. So then let us move to, if I consider horizontal strips, so that horizontal strip enters at x plus y is equal to 1 and leaves at x square plus y square is equal to 1. Here enters at x is equal to 1 minus y, leaves at x is equal to square root of 1 minus y square. Therefore x limits are variable limits, so these are 1 minus y and square root of 1 minus y square. So y limits are the fixed here, so y varies from then 0 to 1 year. Let us take example 4. Evaluate the double integral by changing the order of integration. So here the integral is integration from 0 to 2 and integration from x square to 2x, 4x plus 2 into dy dx. It means y limits are x square to 2x and x limits are from 0 to 2. So here present limits, so y, I think y limits are the variable limits. Here in the figure you can observe that, so you have considered vertical strips. Now you have to change the order of integration into horizontal strip. In the case of horizontal strip, x limits are the variable limits. Now x enters at y by 2 and leaves at x equal to root y. So therefore x varies from y by 2 to root y, and y limits are the constant limits. Y is equal to 0 to y is equal to 4. So therefore after changing the order of integration, x is equal to y by 2 to root y and y is equal to 0 to 4. Therefore order of integration becomes, first you have to integrate with respect to x, then with respect to y. So then Sketch the region of integration and evaluate the integrals. Here integration from 0 to 3 and 0 to 2 of the function 4 minus y square dy into dx. X varies from 0 to 3 and y varies from 0 to 2. So x varies from 0 to 3. X equal to 0 is the y-axis, x equal to 3 is the parallel to y-axis, y is equal to 0 is the x-axis, y equal to 2 is the parallel to the x-axis. It forms a rectangle. So this is the region of integration. Let us integrate with respect to y first, then with respect to x. So integration of 4 with respect to y, 4y minus y square integration y cube by 3. Let us apply the limits of integration 0 to 2. So we'll get 16 by 3. So now let us move to the integration of 1 with respect to x. So that is x. So then apply the limits, upper limits 3, then lower limit 0. We have a solution is 16. Let us get the region of integration and evaluate it here. So integration from minus 1 to 0 and integration from minus 1 to plus 1, x plus y plus 1 into ds dy. So here x limits are minus 1 to plus 1, y limits are the minus 1 to 0. So x limits, x equal to minus 1 is the left side of the y-axis and x equal to 1 is the right side of the y-axis, which is parallel to the y-axis, and y is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is the parallel to the x-axis below that, and x equal to 0, that is x-axis. So we will form a rectangle here. So let us integrate with respect to x first, then y here. So integration of x, that is x square by 2, y with respect to x, y is constant, 1 integration with respect to x is x plus x. Let us apply the upper limit 1 and minus 1. We'll have integration from minus 1 to 0, 2a plus 2 into dy. Let us integrate with respect to y. So 2y integration y square, 2 integration 2y. So let us apply the upper limit 0, then lower limit minus 1. So we'll have the result 1. So let us take next example. Integration from 0 to pi and 0 to x, x into sin y dy dx. Here y limits are the variable limits and x limits are the constant limits here. What is the region of integration here? Y is equal to 0, x axis. So y is equal to x is a straight line passing through the origin. And here x is equal to 0 is y axis and x equal to pi is a constant which is parallel to the y axis, will form a rectangle. So let us integrate this function with respect to y, then let us move to respect to x here, because why you have to integrate with respect to y here, because y limits are the variable limits. Let us integrate with respect to y. So integration of sin y with respect to y minus cos y, x is constant. Let us apply the upper limit x, then lower limit 0. So we will have a x minus x cos x. Let us integrate this function with respect to x. We will have x square by 2 minus cos x plus x sin x. Then limits are the 0 to pi. So we will have a solution is pi square by 2 plus 2. Now let us take the problem reversing the order of integration. Here order of integration is y varies from 2 to 4 minus 2x and x varies from 0 to 1. Here we have considered vertical strips. Y varies from y is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4 minus 2x and x equal to 0 and x equal to 1. X limits are the constant limits, y limits are the variable limits. So here the present order of integration is vertical strips, but you have to change it to horizontal strips. It means x limit should be the variable limits and y limit should be the constant limits. Here if I consider horizontal strips, x is equal to 0 to x is equal to no y minus 4 by 2, y minus 4 by 2, sorry, no, 4 minus y by 2, and x limits are, so y limits are 2 to 4. So this is the when you change the order of integration. Let us take next problem here. Integration from 0 to 1 and integration from y to root y dx dy. So present order of integration is with respect to y, sorry, with respect to x you have to integrate, then with respect to y here. So x is equal to y and x equal to root y, and y limits are the 0 to 1. So here you first order of integration, present order of integration is horizontal strips. You have to convert into the vertical strips. Y is equal to x square. y limit should be the variable limits y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. So y varies from x square to x and x varies from what? 0 to 1. Let us sketch the region and change the order of integration. So now here order of integration is with respect to y, then x here. So y varies from 1 to e power x and x varies from 0 to 1. So here in the region of integration is x is equal to 0 nothing but y axis and x is equal to 1 which is parallel to the y axis, and y is equal to 1 which is parallel to the x axis, and the function e power x. So there is a curve. So this is a region of integration. In the present order of integration is vertical strips, you have to change into the horizontal strip. So x enters at the function e power x, ends at x is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to log y, x is equal to log y, and then to what? X equal to 1. So y varies from 1 to here, that e. So y varies from 1 to e, x varies from what? Log y to 1. So let us put next problem. Find the volume of the region bounded by the paraboloid z is equal to x square plus y square, and below the triangle enclosed by the lines y is equal to x, x equal to 0, and x plus y is equal to 2 in the xy plane. So let us take f of xy is equal to x square plus y square, and y is equal to x. Y is equal to x is a straight line passing through the origin, x equal to 0 which is the y-axis, x plus y equal to 2 is the equation of straight line intercept at 2 comma 0 and 0 comma 2. So therefore the limits of integration is here x is equal to 0 to 1 and y is equal to x to 2 minus x. Let us integrate with respect to y, then with respect to x. So integration of x square with respect to y, that is x square into y, plus y square integration y cube by 3. Let us apply the upper limit 2 minus x and x. So we will have a result integration from 0 to 1, 2x square minus 7x square by 3 plus 2 minus x whole cube by 3. Let us integrate with respect to x. So this implies 2x cube by 3 minus 7x to the power of 4 by 12 minus 2 minus x to the power of 4 by 12. Limits is 0 to 1. So we will have the result 4 by 3. So let us move to the next problem. Find the volume of solid whose base is the region in the xy plane that is bounded by the parabola y is equal to 4 minus x square and the line y is equal to 3x, while the top of the solid is bounded by the plane z is equal to x plus 4. So here, so our limits of integration is y varies from 3x to 4 minus x square, x varies from what? Minus 4 to 1. So let us integrate with respect to y, then with respect to x. Integrating x with respect to y is xy, plus 4 with respect to y is 4y. So let us apply the limits, upper limit 4 minus x square, then lower limit 3x. We'll have the resulting value is x into 4 minus x square plus 4 into 4 minus x square minus 3x square minus 12x. Then you have to integrate with respect to x. So we'll have, so integration of minus x cube is minus 1 to the 1 by 4 into x to the power of 4. Then integration of x square is x cube by 3 into 7 minus 8 into x square by 2 plus 16 into x. Let us apply the upper limit 1, then lower limit minus 4. We'll have the resulting value is 625 by 12. So now let us define the area of the region. The area of closed bounded plane region R is given by A is equal to integral over R into dA. So where dA is equal to dx into dy or dy into dx. So find the area of the region R bounded by y is equal to x and y is equal to x square in the first quadrant. So y is equal to x is a straight line passing through the origin. Y is equal to x square is a equation of parabola symmetric about the y axis. So therefore, so if I consider vertical strips, y limits are the variable limits. So therefore y varies from x square to x. So x limits are constant limits. X varies from 0 to 1 here. So therefore area of the this region is given by integration from x equal to 0 to 1, y is equal to x square to x in dy dx. So can be written as integration of 0 to 1, integration of 1 with respect to y, then apply the upper limit x, then x square. We will have the result x minus x square into dx with the integration 0 to 1. So let us integrate respect to x integration x square by 2 minus x cube by 3. Let us apply the upper limit. So then let us apply the lower limit, then we will get a 1 by 6. 1 by 6 the area of this curve. Under the curve y is equal to x and y is equal to x square. Let us move to the definition. Average value of f over r, so that is equal to 1 by area of r integral over the region r f into dA. Let us move to the problem. Find the average value of the function f of x comma y is equal to x into cos of xy over the rectangle r. X varies from 0 to pi and y varies from 0 to 1. Let us find the integral of f over the region r. So here region R is a rectangle. So x varies from 0 to 5 and y varies from 0 to 1. So x and y limits are the constant limits. Let us integrate with respect to y, then x, or with respect to x or y, doesn't matter. So here I am integrating with respect to y first, then with respect to x here. So integration of cos of xy with respect to y, that is equal to sin of xy by x. X is cancel. Let us apply the upper limit y is equal to 1 and lower limit y is equal to 0. So when y is equal to 1 sin x, so then if you take y is equal to 0, sin 0 is 0. So now let us move to integration of sin x with respect to x. Integration of sin x is minus cos x. Then let us apply the upper limit pi, that is cos of minus pi is minus of minus plus 1, then cos of 0 is equal to 1, so that is equal to 2. So that is the integral of f over r is 2. Now let us find the area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle is, so length is pi and width is 1. So therefore area of the rectangle r is equal to pi. Therefore the average value of f over r is, so 1 by area of r is pi. The integral over r f into d is equal to 2. So therefore 2 by pi is the solution now.